throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass caught, second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, goes up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Miami 3, Cincinnati 0.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A change of direction. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. Breaking tackles and going. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one will be fair caught. Offense ready to start this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, 48. takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Strong game by this quarterback. Can you say methodical? A marathon march coach just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good.
That makes the score Cincinnati 7, Miami 6.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Pass complete on a crosser. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Bearcats looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early.
Going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he fields it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Harris. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bearcats will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Looks like the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They keep him off balance with a run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Throws out the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And they're punted away for the 4th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Bearcats will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Here's the target, and it's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Past the 30. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter. And the Bearcats will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Grab down the middle. It's Vasquez. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes keep the football on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Punt over the middle. It's Marshall.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. We sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Bearcats moving quickly down the field here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Looks like the Bearcats are in the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they jump on top here in the second half. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Carter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down?
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And now the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
16, Cincinnati, 14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Wants to throw it. Caught quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Not able to connect, incomplete. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. The returner is brought down. Let's start on the next drive. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. First down here for this offense. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down play for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Caught in the backfield. It's Vasquez. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they'll try for the PAT to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Cincinnati, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looking to throw yet again. He finds his man. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So the offense faces 3rd and short in the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Pass caught. Looks like the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. An inside give now from the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Bearcats come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the deep.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. So here we go, fourth quarter. We cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Cincinnati, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Leaning on the run game here. Quick juke. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Uses the spin move. He's loose. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And that should secure the victory, and they dodge the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.